me and my two best friends were discussing in detail a lot of hair stuff last night, and I was really tired because I was taking care of my son. So I told my best friend that asked all the questions that I would make a video explaining how to do all the things she was asking about. So my first video in pertaining to this will be detangling my hair. This is not freshly washed hair. This is, I spent a good chunk of the night taking care of my son. Woke up in the morning at 3 in the morning because he didn't want to stay asleep and he wanted to play. Took a nap, didn't tie my hair up properly, and it's a rat's nest. It may look okay, kind of, but it's not. Like, I can't, like, look, fingers getting stuck in it. So this is how you detangle that, I fell asleep and didn't tie my hair up properly hair. Also, don't judge me, but I got coffee because I'm tired. Okay. First thing, get you a bottle. I bought this one at, I think either Target or Walmart. I think Walmart does equate. I can't remember. But anyway, spray nozzle on it does a nice mist. The reason I like it, and this one only has water in it. And at that, it's purified filtered water, like drinking water. So it won't dry my hair out as bad. So my hair looks like this. I take it, spritz it all over my hair. Make sure you don't leave any spots out. Run it through, make sure. Basically, you wanted a decent damp feeling. Okay. That's step one. Step two, I take my comb, my wide tooth comb. The reason you use these, and just for reference, use these, not these. This is for parting your hair for certain hairstyles that need meticulous parting. You need a wide tooth comb with a thick handle. When you got curly hair, you can snap one of these things in your head very easily if you try to detangle your hair. I have done it before. Okay, so take the comb. We're making big sections. I like to do quadrants on my head. That's just my preference. So I part it down the middle. And section this off for a second. And go to this one. This is not the worst my hair has ever been tangled, so it's not going to be that bad, but it's not going to be great either. Okay. I section this piece off. I'm going to start with the front quadrant right here, so that's why I'm sectioning it off the way I am. And I'm going to section this off. Ow. 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 Goodness gracious. Alright. Super tangled. This right here. And lost my part in the middle already. Good lord. Alright. Then I take this one, do this. Also, these parts don't need to be perfect because once you detangle it, you can style it or do whatever you're going to do for the day. So depending on how my hair is tangled is how I decide what I'm going to do. If it's super tangled, this is how I detangle it. So spritz it with water, section it off in quadrants. Then I take the wide tooth comb first, and I go like this. FYI, start at the bottom of your hair. See? And then work your way up the shaft. Because if you start at the roots, it will hurt, and you can have a good chance of yanking a bunch of hair out. So you start at the bottom and work your way up. It's actually not tangled that bad, so it's kind of easier than usual. But if it was really, really tangled, after I do that and get the comb through a couple times, I take my brush, this little brush thing, I hate the handle, but I love the way the bristles on it are. They're very fine and different heights, so it can get all your hair. And then I run it through. And at this point, if you've detangled it with the wide tooth comb, you should be able to brush it from roots to ends, no problem. It's okay if it's not perfect. You can always go from the ends and work your way up with the brush too, but I just prefer comb and then brush. So I'm brushing it through, and you see how easy that is now? Brush it down, snapping back. Also, when I detangle my hair, just for reference, sometimes my hair is a little dry, and I'll put a little leave-in. Well, basically I do like a mini lock method real quick, which I'll do a video on that one for you too. My friend knows who this is. So lock method, which I'll have to do a series of videos just explaining all these terms. Lock method is leave-in conditioner or some type of leave-in, an oil, and then a cream. I did do a video of how I moisturize my hair, and that's basically the method I use. But in this instance, I'm just doing like a kind of like a refresher on my hair. So I use like a little spritz of this. Ooh, missed my whole palm, good lord. Spritz of that. Rub that in. Work it through my hair that I just detangled, because it's so much easier to get oil in your hair when you detangle it. Then I put a dollop of oil. I like this one, it smells good. I don't know if you can read that. It's gonna go out of focus if I make it too close. It is, just if you can't read it, Miel Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. Take a little bit of that, and as you can see, my edges finally grew back in. So I always hit my edges, and then I put it at the scalp. I don't put it on the ends because the way the hair is, it'll work its way down on its own. And then on top of that, when you go like this, it works its way in. So go like that. And then for my refresher, if I'm going to style my hair, I have this Reshaping Shine Butter by Shea Moisture. I like that one too. Also, my kid is in the background if you weren't sure. Sorry. And so I take a little bit of that, not too much, because this stuff a little bit goes a long way. And it's real thick and hard, so you gotta take like that much, put it in the palm of your hand, and then you gotta like warm it up in the palms of your hand. And this is like my cream, but I use a couple different creams and stuff, which I'll definitely touch on in a video intensely talking about different terms. See, now it's on my hands. Go like this. Rub it in. And boom. And then I brush it one more time. This is your first section that is detangled. And I take a rubber band to it to keep it out of the way and from getting it mixed in with the rest. And now I'm going to do the rest of it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my 4 sections all detangled, and this is where after this you can just style and do whatever. So I'm not going to do anything fancy. Also, if you're lazy one night and you detangle your hair, you can leave it like this and tie it up, but I do not recommend this on a regular basis for tying your hair up at night, because keeping rubber bands in your hair, regardless of what kind they are, is not good. So take it out, and I'll just show you guys how moisturized my hair is now and how it's super detangled. this point, if I'm trying to make it a fro, I take a comb to it and I just kind of lift the hair out. And you see how easy that comb works through? Boom. I'll send pictures. And there you have it. I'll put pictures on the end so you guys can see in detail. That's how you detangle your hair.